Thursday evening, almost 5:20, and I'm going to go ahead and read from my blog on, sorry, I'm talking slow because I'm looking things up, March 30th, 2023. So not quite a year, but close to a year ago. Um, and it is of an elephant's foot. And I've talked about this the past few live sessions, threatening that I was going to read it. And today's the day, and hopefully I will be able to read it in a way that does it justice. Hopefully my writing itself does justice to the delicacy of an elephant's foot. Berdazzle is here. Thank you, my friend. I always appreciate seeing you. It lets me know in the infinite space of the interwebs, um, I have support of at least one person. Um, that's a comforting feeling. Um, what drew me to write about an elephant's foot at the time, I have no idea, except for the fact um, I've long loved and admired elephants, an intelligent, graceful creature. Um, Beyond intelligent, an empathetic, compassionate creature, that they literally mourn the loss of their um, herd members is absolutely beautiful. That they often show more empathy, care, and compassion towards their fellow elephants than we do of our fellow men, and certainly more than we do for our fellow creatures, including the elephants, which we have largely um, come close to destroying. Um, I don't remember what it was that I was reading last year when I came across the sensitivity displayed through an elephant's foot. So this is going to be a little bit of a long induction. We'll see if anyone pops up. Um, as always, everyone's invited. So let's go ahead and read it. I don't like to keep these sessions too long because I want it to be easy to come in and listen to the what I call lyrical prose and call it a night, not have to spend a long time sorting through conversation. So, of an elephant's foot. Of all the many fascinating aspects of an elephant, and there are so many, it's the feet that draws my curiosity right now. Physically, it's the trunk that seems to garner the most attention, displaying such dexterity and grace, making it an incredible instrument to witness, holding multiple functions, always in motion, exploring the world through scent and delicate touch. An elephant's trunk can uproot a tree, and yet just as easily pluck a berry gently from a vine without a ripple of disturbance. Of course, an elephant's ears lend charm to their appearance, an important appendage too, with the vital function of cooling the body of excess heat as the animal roams great distances for food. Emotionally, an elephant has great depths and sensitivity, bonding to herd, raising their young within a nurturing element, a nurturing community that shares within the task. This is an animal with self-awareness, showing compassion and an ability to grieve the loss of love. Their memory is legendary, almost as a myth, and yet proves to be equal to the stories. These are intelligent, caring animals worthy of not just our fascination, but our protection and admiration as well. There is a kinship here between us, emotionally shared, and we would be best served to offer them the respect that they deserve, an equal status as a species. Of course, this applies to all animals and insects, but that's another morning's worth of writing. Here, it's really about an elephant's foot. Of an elephant, such great mass, largest mammal on land by far, weighing upwards of several tons, and yet their feet are delicate and sensitive to the degree of sensing the vibration of rainwater from several miles away. An elephant can tread lightly through the grass and forest, causing hardly a disturbance even with such weight pressing hard against the ground. These are light footed animals, possessing an ability to hear the language of the land told through the vibrations. An elephant's foot is an instrument of grace and precision, sensitive to the degree of hearing the earth speak before it's translated into sound. It's a primordial language. And that's our great lesson. An elephant's foot, supporting so much mass and yet possessing a delicate nature and sensitivity that enables such deep and sure listening. We are not removed from this primordial conversation. It's our language too, shared by every species, spoken through vibration. It's the language of earth and soul, and we are fluent by our very nature. Of an elephant's foot, a reminder of this deep conversation. So, that is of an elephant's foot. And I've talked of reading it for some time, and there it is. It is out on the interwebs. I hope people enjoy it, and I hope, if I'm going to offer a hope, that maybe it would, one, inspire everyone to read a little bit or watch a video on elephants. Beautiful, fascinating creatures. Two, and maybe most important, join the conversation. As I mentioned, the great lesson of an elephant's foot, that it supports so much mass and yet possesses a delicate nature and sensitivity that enables such deep and sure listening, and that we're not removed from this primordial conversation. It's our language too, shared by every species, spoken through vibration. It's the language of earth and soul, and we are fluent by our nature. That means we can listen to the song of the world. We can join in. We can be part of it. We can be a vibratory experience within that song simply by being present. We don't have to do anything. That's the amazing thing. We don't have to do anything. Our presence alone covers the ground. As I mentioned, an elephant's feet are delicate and sensitive to the degree of sensing the vibration of rain from several miles away. That's told through the language of vibration, and everything is vibrating. We can deeply, deeply understand the earth and what it needs, and in that same light, we can listen to each other. We can go beyond the political, religious, racial, ethnic differences and just listen. Vibratory beings listening to each other. Guys, that's it. I will see everyone tomorrow morning. We're going to do some burpees. Take care, guys.